Hello everybody, my name is Luke Williams. I am the Science Department Chair at Rocky Run Middle School, and I'm here to give you a quick overview of Life Science 7 at Rocky Run. First things first, a quick overview of the curriculum. There are 9 units in Life Science 7 at Rocky Run. They are the nature of science, experimental design, the Chesapeake Bay watershed, man's impact on the environment, interactions in ecosystems, cells, genetics, natural selection, evolution, and classification of living things. The first 2 units on the list, the nature of science and experimental design, are taught throughout the year. They're not so much standalone units, they are applicable to all other content in the year, so we frequently reinforce them and talk about them during labs and other unit content. We also focus very heavily on scientific literacy at Rocky Run. We are working to build students' understanding of the natural world and the science around it. So we work very hard to make sure that throughout the year, not only are we teaching the units, but we're also relating this to the environment that the students live in. We have some unique teaching strategies that we adopt at Rocky Run. One of them is project-based learning. The approach that we take in Life Science 7 is a project-based approach, where we essentially give students a problem or a project that they need to build and design, and then the students have to essentially find out information or use the information that they've been taught to create a product or design a product at the end of a unit that solves a specific problem. So for example, one of our units, we require students to suggest improvements to the school grounds to help alleviate issues like stormwater runoff or littering. And students actually create a presentation for our principal, Dr. Goodlow, where they try and suggest and explain how we could incorporate and implement some of their ideas and why we should do that. Another thing we have at Rocky Run is the aquaponics tower gardens. We're very lucky to have these, and every Science 7 classroom in Rocky Run has one of these tower gardens, and we frequently use them during the year. Students firstly can see that plants can grow without soil using these tower gardens, and can do experiments to see if the color of light affects plant growth. We finally take environmental stewardship at Rocky Run very seriously. As I previously said, one of the projects, students are required to make suggestions to our principal about how the issues of stormwater and litter could be further improved at Rocky Run. And one of the units we do at the school, we actually take students around the school grounds and teach them about things that are already in place to deal with these issues, to give them an idea of how both in their community and in the school these issues have to be considered for large buildings in order that they do not impact the environment too heavily. Finally, we have 2 special events at Rocky Run in Life Science 7. We have the MeWe, which stands for Meaningful Watershed Educational Experience. This is where all Life Science 7 students go to Cub Run Rec Center, and they essentially go around 6 stations at Cub Run, where they learn about the river, they do tests to see if the river is healthy, they learn a little bit about the local environment, and collect data. The other event we have is called the Science Day. This is when we actually get scientists in from the local community to talk about the work that they do, and how they actually apply the science that they are learning currently in school in their fields of work. So it really gives students an opportunity to see how the knowledge that they are acquiring now is relevant and is used by professionals in the workplace. If you have any other questions or would like to get in contact with me, please do not hesitate to email me. My email is lwilliams@fcps.edu. That's lwilliams@fcps.edu. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your curriculum night. Take care.